Hi there, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you here. We're here with your very personal new moon and Cancer reading right up and out. Back in Dimension, the moon manifestation cycle reading program is now available, and you can check that out via the link in the bio description box below. The readings have been done for each of the signs pertaining to the energetic period between the 9th and the 1st of August, the 9th of July and the 1st of August. This is going to be assessing the energies of the new moon in Cancer leading up into the full moon in Aquarius, wherever it is that, let's say you have either one of those signs placed in your personal birth chart. There may be focus on those energies, but the readings have been done one for each of the signs, so feel free to take a look at the signs that you feel guided to watch, and again, available via the link in the bio description box below. Also, what you'll receive along with the readings for the signs that you purchase there is a calendar PDF that will lay out certain activities, guided alchemical questions for each stage of the moon cycle that is moved through during this period of time, specifically for your sign. Okay, so if you'd like to take on a hands-on approach to matters of manifestation, then feel free to click through to that program, link in the bio description box below. And thank you all so much for your support with the mid-July readings as well, which are now available. And thank you so much again for connecting. Let's get right on with your reading, dear Libra. I'm hearing Taurus and Sagittarius, Aries strongly. You have here the Hierophant in reverse. I'm hearing, and as I was meditating on energy before I turned on the camera, I was hearing for you, well, one sec, sorry about the Libra. I was meditating on energy before I turned on the camera, and I was hearing for you, I'm hearing making room for, you're making room specifically as I'm getting it, for a certain, I'm hearing organization to be formed, I'm hearing established specifically, and may have to do with a certain creative direction that you want to take on, that you've been really focused on. I'm getting specifically Libra. You have the Hierophant here in reverse that's motioning over to the Two of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing you're preparing specifically as preparative sort of, I'm getting it as like focus here that is alluded to. I'm hearing focusing, I'm hearing concentrating on the presentation abilities, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, how is it that I'm going to present it? I'm hearing specifically to the panel I'm getting for a number of you. I'm hearing also the audience. There is a focus here on the physicality to the experience, be it how it is that you're presenting it physically, be it to also I'm hearing the internal logistics. Okay, I'm getting it as being related to, let's say, finances, what is to be presented as the sort of I'm hearing the analytical component. I'm hearing slide, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you in the presentation. I'm hearing the PowerPoint, whatever that may mean in particular for you. You have here the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring the Six of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing you're making room, yet again, we're making room for, I'm hearing our version of this, I'm getting it as like, I'm hearing vulture, whatever that may mean in particular here with the Hierophant. You, there is, though, the feeling of like that we in a certain way are, I'm hearing part of the composition, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like we in a certain way we play a part, I'm hearing, and it's a matter of how the story is told. Okay, in a certain way there's a side to that story that is reflected in what is considered to be, I'm hearing also a communal space. Okay, and there may be a focus on how it is that you are in particular forming certain connections, okay, within what you feel to be considered a range of your assets, your skills, your talents. You have the Mother of Pentacles upright, mirroring here the Daughter of Cups in reverse, the Five of Cups upright. There is, I'm hearing a performance, a show. I'm hearing talent show here, airing, I'm hearing on air. The Star coming through upright, right over the Tower here. I'm hearing the Lovers as well. I'm hearing wheelbarrow, words, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you with the Tower. Sandwiched by the Star and the Two of Swords in reverse. There, I'm hearing oblong passion, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And this came through for, it was Aries, I believe. I don't recall if it was their moon manifestation cycle reading or their new moon in Cancer reading. Okay, nonetheless, let us see here what comes through for you. But I'm going to mention as well that the Nine of Cups here sits at the face of this stack, right at the base of your reading, and I'm getting it as being related to the Mother of Pentacles. I'm hearing there is a situation here that you feel, I'm hearing, it's like, now is the time, I'm hearing specifically, it's like, I'm hearing the air is right, I'm hearing the sound, I'm hearing the sound of the wind is right, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. So you may be feeling like I feel guided to move in this direction. The Wheel of Fortune upright, the Hermit in reverse, maybe dealing with a Virgo. I'm hearing by chance, whatever that may mean in particular for you. There may be focus on that archetype in your very own chart being sort of like, it's like, oh, I opened this conversation and now it's in a certain way it's I'm hearing it's spinning in the yarn. I'm hearing of my old, I'm hearing a coworker, boss, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Take it as you will. The Magician upright. I'm getting it though as also perhaps being related to a certain, I'm getting it as like ambiance. I'm hearing industry. I'm hearing level of, I'm hearing passion as well. Your work from that in a certain way may have been part of how you performed in the past, or how as it may have been perceived, or as you, however it is that you may have, let's say, perceived it, so to speak. Always a matter of perception, right? Always a matter of interpretation. But I'm getting it as like what it is that in a certain way has been, I'm hearing childhood, what has, I'm hearing been lived through in a certain way. I'm hearing being almost like reinvented. Okay, the Magician coming through upright, the card Sagittarius, the Major Arcana, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, right over the Nine of Cups, right next to the Magician. The Magician I'm hearing is making, I'm hearing magic happen, specifically here with the world. There's a focus on Sagittarius strongly here. For you, Libra, I'm hearing Leo as well. The High Priestess coming through again. There may be focus on a Piscean archetype mirroring here the world, perpendicular to the world, mirroring parallel to the Ten of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing we are, I'm hearing coloring, I'm hearing life into I'm hearing many forms that we involve ourselves in. I'm hearing specifically our assets, and it's almost like if I'm going to walk to the grocery store, I'm hearing synchronize all of my, I'm hearing my little steps, I'm hearing my little moves, I'm hearing also my pet's paws, okay, whatever that, and I'm imagining someone who's like walking with their little, I'm hearing Chihuahua, their little little dog, whatever they mean in particular for a number of you, and it's like the way that they're, I'm hearing I'm hearing they're involving almost like it's like everyone around them, I'm hearing specifically in so many different I'm hearing situations. I'm hearing also I'm getting it as like propensities. I'm hearing specifically also it's like potentials, expressions in take it as you will, dear Libra, into the work. I'm hearing Taurus strongly here, is like so is like so I'm hearing much done with purpose. I'm hearing ambition, and I'm hearing prowess, I'm hearing power, and it's like your passion is super clear, Libra. It's like you, again, it's like your moves, I'm hearing your dance moves redefine the dance floor sort of feeling. It's like I'm hearing it's like just by way of how I walk along the sidewalk is in a certain way makes everyone look at the sidewalk differently. It's like it's not just I'm hearing a side, I'm hearing a side, I'm hearing a side lane. There is, I'm hearing specifically I'm hearing a redefining of, I'm hearing redefinition of, I'm hearing as well, I'm hearing resculpting, I'm hearing sculpture here, garden, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. The Mother of Cups coming through in reverse, the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, but I mentioned Ace of Swords, take it as you will, in reverse. There may be also a focus on what is strategically, I'm hearing communicatively also, I'm hearing in terms of the terminology that surrounds whatever this project is, I'm hearing specifically whatever it is that you're working with. That is I'm getting it as like I'm hearing brought, I'm hearing spun full circle, I'm hearing spun, I'm hearing conclusively, and there is the focus here as I'm getting, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords that's coming through, the Six of Swords here upright mirroring the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's a whole lot of I'm hearing I'm hearing dancing specifically, whatever that may mean in particular for you, be it in the mind as well, be it in terms of how it is that you're preparing. I'm hearing the certain, I'm hearing space, I'm hearing forward performance, I'm hearing also I'm hearing the lines that are to be told, I'm hearing heard, that I'm getting it as like what it is that you may be preparing for. I'm hearing perceptively as well. It's almost like I'm preparing, I'm hearing the airspace, I'm hearing air room, terminal, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. For this, I'm getting this conversation for a number of you, but also for this, I'm getting it as like this translation, okay, of my work, okay, in particular. Now, for a number of you, there may be a focus on how you decide to translate exactly. And you have here the Hanged Man. I just sort of split the stack, the Hierophant here, mirroring the Hanged Man, the Father of Pentacles right at the apex of your reading, right over the Ace of Cups. There's, I'm hearing translocation here, topic of translocation, the Nine of Pentacles here, mirroring the Father of Pentacles. I'm hearing the Moon. There may be a focus on what is considered to be naturally cyclical. It may have to do with matters that are inherently, I'm hearing schooling, teaching, academics, the Two of Pentacles here, right beneath the Fool. There's a focus on what it is that in a certain way I'm hearing, come to recognize even in, I'm hearing the dark. I'm hearing in the darkest of nights. There is the Chariot here that is sort of like, it's interesting. They sort of like remained here in opposite direction to the orientation of the rest of the cards. Let's see. Oh, there are a few. There are a few in this stack here like that, and it's faced by the Daughter of Pentacles. Okay, but the Father of Cups in reverse and the Chariot upright. You may be dealing with a Cancer for a number of you. Matters of translocation though as well. The Empress here at the base of the stack, faced by the card of Pisces, the Hanged Man. There's a focus on cycles here, okay, absolutely. As I'm hearing Scorpio strongly here with the Father of Cups, there's something that, you know, a certain way you have been investigating, I'm hearing specifically, and I'm getting it as also like researching, okay, and how it is that, let's say you would, I'm hearing establish this foundation, I'm hearing establish also this, I'm getting it as this organization, I'm hearing this community as well. There may be a focus in particular on funding, I'm hearing assets, aspects, different aspects and variables in a creative means, I'm hearing, in method that may be related. And you have the Son of Pentacles here mirroring the Daughter of Pentacles, a pair, the Son and the Daughter of Pentacles. I'm hearing situational, I'm hearing it's situational, I'm hearing context. There is, as I'm getting it, a focus on, it's like in one circumstance, it's almost like it opens up the conversation for, I'm hearing the one point I'm hearing of the Star, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. Opening up another conversation, I'm hearing specifically, brings, I'm hearing value, I'm hearing shareholder, stakeholder to another. I'm getting it as like, room in the house. It's like there are so many variables I'm hearing specifically to what feels to be, I'm hearing, again, it's like oblong passion, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm getting it though as like what I'm hearing feels to be like the origami, the synthesis of the making, I'm hearing, of this motherboard. I'm hearing ship, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm getting specifically related to the Star, the Hierophant, and the Hanged Man. Okay, and the Star here sits right just at the apex of your reading. There is a feeling here, Libra, of, I'm hearing specifically recognition with the Father of Pentacles and the Fool, be it if you're dealing with, I'm hearing organization, I'm hearing matters of organization, matters also related perhaps to the Aquarian archetype, related to, I'm hearing the structure, the backbone of what is considered to be also expansive. I'm hearing also, I'm hearing broad, vast networks. I'm hearing specifically of communication. You have here the Lovers right beneath the Four of Cups, which sits just beneath the Hanged Man. The Lovers is mirroring the High Priest, the Hanged Man. There may be a focus on what it is that we, I'm hearing, hold. I'm hearing a certain vision of. I'm getting it as a vision. The Devil here mirroring the Four of Cups. There is in a certain way, I'm hearing a lightheartedness of passion that we feel towards this individual, towards this, I'm hearing possibility, I'm hearing of a collaboration. There's a focus on specifically also there's a focus on what it is that I'm hearing is considered to be the emotional, I'm hearing, undertone to that conversation, okay? You have the Six of Cups that mirrors here the Hanged Man, as well the Two of Cups here, right beneath the Six of Cups mirroring the Hanged Man. There is perhaps a network that is related to this individual, that you feel in a certain way that they're is, I'm hearing, and can broadcast, I'm hearing, this vision, I'm hearing mission as well. And there may be a focus for a number of you on matters related to partnerships, partnering up, related to matters of finances as well. I'm hearing stock, I'm hearing stocky with the Hanged Man and the Hierophant. There may be a focus on almost like finding the right, I'm hearing, situation, context to sort of, I'm hearing, start blowing I'm hearing air bubbles, okay, around the sort of topic. I'm hearing also to sort of blow air, I'm hearing specifically into this balloon that can, in a certain way, as you may feel it, and I'm getting, as you may hope for it to be, in a certain way, taken as you will, always, right, can be taken, perceived, interpreted in a number of ways, can be, I'm getting it as like, I'm getting it as like I'm getting it as like the string on the balloon, okay, sort of feeling. It's like, by way of blowing air into the balloon, then it's like, okay, well, it's a balloon, now there's a string on it, okay, sort of feeling. It's like, by way of, in a certain way, I'm getting it as like opening, I'm hearing the space for the room for this dynamic, this conversation. I'm hearing also what it is that we feel so much for, what it is that we feel so passionate about. There is, I'm hearing then the room for the conversation of growth and momentum into the long term. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting, is like that there's, in a certain way, it's like, first, okay, there's the wish, I'm hearing specifically, there's the candle, I'm hearing, then you blow, and there's the wish. And from that, in a certain way, right, is then the eating of the cake, so to speak. There is then the I'm getting it as like the conversation that surrounds matter. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, dear Libra, loving the light to y'all here. And for a number of you, I am getting that there may be a conversation that surrounds matters that are inherently physically based, also related to translocation, also actual physical location assets, may also be related to matters that are, I'm hearing, a matter of community. I'm hearing specifically in splitting the deck here, the Two of Cups that mirrors here the Hanged Man again. There may be a focus on what is to be also, I'm hearing as like, I'm hearing considered to be complementary. It's like, okay, what is it that we're in a certain way going to, I'm hearing market, I'm hearing specifically variables. There may be a focus on what is also, I'm hearing, collaborated on, but I'm getting it as like what is contributed, okay, on either parties. There may be a focus again also on what feels to be like, I'm hearing, strategic negotiation. There may be a focus here for a number of you on what is considered to be like, okay, well, this is, I'm hearing, and this is my hat, I'm hearing, this is my house, this is, so to speak, take it as you will, can be taken, perceived in a number of ways. And this is also, I'm hearing how I, in a certain way, and this is also, I'm hearing, the space, I'm hearing, that I consider to be, I'm hearing it as, I'm hearing it as specifically, I'm hearing schooling, I'm hearing strongly here with the Judgment card that mirrors the Nine of Pentacles. The Two of Wands has just landed right perpendicularly to the base of this Judgment card, okay? But the sort of feeling I'm getting again for you, Libra, is like what it is that in a certain way I'm hearing 2x2 access point. And it's so interesting because you have the Two of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Then you have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands are sandwiching, sort of cornering here the Judgment card. And on the Judgment card, right, you have at the very apex of it, the top of it, you've got this X and this X, Roman numerals, two X's. There is, I'm hearing a focus on, I'm hearing manifestation in a way that is related to matters that are inherently, I'm getting it as like, a matter and a question of collaboration. I'm getting it as though, I'm getting not so much a question, let's say, as like, well, what, I'm hearing, what is collaboration? I'm getting it as like, then Two of Cups again coming through here in reverse, right over the Four of Cups upright. 3 twos here. What it is, I'm hearing that, I'm hearing forms, I'm hearing the backbone and the barrier to a partnership. The Hangman in reverse, the Devil upright, the Seven of Wands in reverse, all right over the Four of Cups. There's a focus on, I'm hearing specifically what it is that I'm hearing are synchronizing. I'm hearing, it's like, I'm hearing sinking or swimming, I'm hearing as well here. The High Priestess again coming through. You may be dealing with a Pisces, Daughter of Wands here horizontally laid, mirroring the High Priestess. Three of Pentacles here as well, smacked up in between these two. There is, I'm hearing, again, it's like the grounds for conversation. There is, Ace of Pentacles upright, mirroring the Daughter of Swords in reverse, the Death card upright. There's, I'm getting as well here, the Ten of Cups, okay, right over the Two of Wands. You are, I'm hearing finding, I'm hearing home in this, I'm hearing multi-dimensional conversation. I'm getting for a number of you. Also, I'm hearing the universe, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. There are so many, I'm hearing storylines to whatever it is that you feel in a certain way is to be, I'm hearing brought, I'm hearing together. I'm hearing like components. I'm hearing like yin and like yang, so to speak. There is, I'm hearing a conversation that is dynamic, that regards what is considered to be dynamic, what is, it's like, well, what's, I'm hearing, what's the next step. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, what is, I'm hearing also the stage. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, what is, I'm hearing the act in and of itself. What is also the direction, I'm hearing, of the performance. I'm hearing, again, in a collaborative, communicative way, but in a way that is yet, I'm hearing, still sort of like open-minded, and I'm getting it as like, this is the foundation, I'm hearing, but this is also, I'm hearing, the perspective that changes. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, and there is, I'm hearing a leaving room for, I'm hearing opening the door to the dialogue that can continue through time. Thank you so much for tuning in, dear Libra, and always take it as you will. I'm hearing Aquarius here as we roll out, love and light to you, and Sagittarius here. The Temperance card popped out as well, mirroring here the Ten of Cups upright. You may be dealing with Sagittarius. This may be your very own energy of focus on, I'm hearing specifically what is, I'm getting it as like, is to be also worked with, I'm hearing, through time. Thank you so much for tuning in again, Libra. Loving the light to you here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.